Okay, is this live? I think this is another stream. This is not planned stream at all. This is I can't sleep, feel a little sick. I haven't had as much time as I wanted to, or was I in the mood to work on it much in the past week or so. And so yeah, we're just gonna kind of randomly. I'm gonna be working on some VCOM AI. We're gonna specifically looking at a lot of the movement and debugging things like that here. So I'm running CBA. We'll do some VCOM AI debugging, some more tweaking. I don't know how long the stream will be. I don't know how long, however long I feel like it, or until I want to play a game. But we're going to be looking specifically at AI movement. I should probably move this to Altus. Man, because the movement has been probably just a big royal pain in the butt. So I want to test kind of movement here in the airbase here. It's what I'm thinking. Maybe in the town here is a good one in a wooded area. Is what I'm also thinking. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Let's see here. Let's try in a town first. So what we want to do is put down. Let's stick with a fire team first to see how they are moving. What I'm going to do is get a team here. This audio sounds a little off to me. Put that here, put these guys here. And what I'm gonna do is these guys kind of spot these other teams. Sometimes you can do it just having the AI look at them. And they'll spot them. I'll just fire a couple of rounds, that'll speed that up. And I want to kind of see, well, okay, immediately gets destroyed. Okay, so first thing, well, that guy is dead. They immediately return some fire. And this is, I think, an issue that I really don't like. So they're in combat mode. They have a move point, and they haven't moved at all yet. Meanwhile, Op 4, the leader has it. These guys haven't. Let's go see if this is... Oops. Oh, I had that right there. So they're stuck to the ground or something. Nope, but it's not a stuck to the ground issue like that. I don't have a command time to get stuck to the ground. But they're also not moving at all. So that is definitely incorrect. These guys should be moving. So let's go ahead and delete this. Let me get rid of that. Let me fix this grenade code, because this grenade code, they should be, when they get hit, I believe throwing a grenade for a smoke, or a chance for them to throw smoke, but it's not working, is it? Force grenade fire. Let's take a look. So we're getting override and throw that grenade. Override. And throw that grenade. It turns false. So if this is or false, then we do this. So we should be throwing a grenade. Oh, because the override is false. I see. Okay. Because the default one returns false. Although, in this, it's true. I wonder why it's doing that. Okay, anyway. Go ahead and just define it here. See how that works. Okay. So the movement. Ah, man, this movement, the movement for AI have just been just miserable. So I got rid of the object null watch, and I think that is causing, maybe that's what kind of is causing some of these issues here. Make sure this works. Okay. I usually, my mic is just doing some really weird stuff. It is super late, so I don't expect to be getting a lot of people here. Let me take a look at. Oh, that's way too much. There's this. Oh man, I'm really kind of messing this up here. Some settings for this where I can like hear the sound a little bit through my headset. And oh, there it is. Ah, got it. Okay, that's much better. It's much better. Let me go ahead and double check the sound here. Okay, good. We're good. We're good. All right. So this is kind of me playing around with this. This is probably the most frustrating thing because I'm using these set destination commands to get AI to move, but I just really don't feel like it's doing much, right? So what I'm gonna do, I thought it was working before, but maybe it was a combination of the do watch object null that was making the move. So let's try this again. Let me put team here. Team here, because I could have sworn this was working better, but I probably changed something and really goofed it up bad. So before I do anything, let's go ahead and enable debug mode. So I want them to be able to return fire, so that's fine. I didn't fix that one thing yet. Okay. You guys haven't generated a waypoint. These guys did, so these arrows are here, so they should be moving. Oh, there he goes. Doesn't help that they're just getting shot so fast. One sec. One thing, let's fix the force grenade fire. Let's turn down their accuracy some. Let's just pull that down. Because I want to test their movement, not how accurate they can engage each other right now. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and engage. So this guy should be fine. Moving, moving, moving. So he's moving. Also the team leader. Now he's moving. This guy should be moving. He's moving B. So moving B seemed to work. I see, and this is the issue I had before. And they're supposed to get issued. There they go. Moving to position B seems to be the only one that makes them move. But these guys are moving. Interesting. We'll see what moving B is. Dash B. Okay, so this command gets executed when there are no hard cover objects. So it forces us to be -1. They disable the AI, FSM target, weapon aim, auto target suppression, check visible and cover. Tells them to not watch anything and sets the destination. And I'm going to add a do move command in here on top of this just to see if this makes a difference. I'm going to do one change at a time. So this one seems to work okay-ish. And then once they get to it, move array, push back, final pause. At the very end we have this move array spawn. Wait until kind of seems to them. What this part does is this spawns, so this creates another little function after it runs, and it attempts to make them move, continue to move in the direction they need to go. I don't think this is needed right here. And then goes wait until, so this creates a loop here. And it goes, okay, this is where you see this moving thing. So, sleeps 5 seconds. That's once. Let's wait until, so for that big loop, it should make them say, okay, moving, and tells you how the distance they need to move to, and then units target. For each list. Enemy list, it finds an enemy, it checks to see the visibility of that. If it sees the enemy, if they can see the enemy and they're less than 100 meters, they need to exit, and then it will say stop to return fire. If the speed is less than 0.1, it'll set their destination. So that position. Okay. Let's add some extra stuff. It's supposed to sleep. Seems every 5 seconds. Let's have it sleep every 2 seconds. And this will go until the didactic time is greater than the timer. The timer will be 30. Set combat mode is yellow. And I used to set their behavior to aware to force them to move more. But I just was having issues with that. So we also do that, but then also we have this wait until part right here. Wait a second. So wait until set combat yellow. This checks to see if the movement of the group is done. So for each move array, so Let's check, see if the movement is not alive. If the unit distance to their position is less than 2, then it tells them to sleep 1. Unit set as auto, force speed 0. Oh, okay. I see. I wonder if this is actually interacting negatively. So this is a wait until, and what this does is for each move array, so that array of people trying to move, then I'll live deletes it, and it checks pretty frequently actually. And it goes, okay, sets their speed to 0, unit spawn force speed 0. Unit distance, but only if their position is less than 2 meters away from where they're trying to get to. So it's force speed 0. It enables, okay, let's get rid of this line. Enables all the AI stuff again. It sees if they can find an enemy nearby. If it does find an enemy nearby, it tells them to we're going to get rid of this. Suppressive fire. Let's return fire. That's supposed to be set. Okay. So let's go ahead and recompile that. This movement stuff, and you know, it's just, I've said it 1,000 times, but when Bohemia did not mess up the do move command, oh, it was beautiful. Like they would, even in combat, they would eventually get to where you told them to go to, but now it seems like it completely just doesn't work. And so I might have to reline the do move again. What I'm trying to avoid is having to put them into a aware position. With combat mode, they typically find cover a lot better, but they also don't move great. And we're gonna test a couple things here. So let's go ahead and as there's fire into the sky. Should be enough to attract their attention. So blue 4 got some waypoints, alpha got some waypoints pretty quickly this time around. Okay, looking to fire, moving. Okay, force move, force move. So being forced to move. Moving. This guy has force move on his head, but he ain't doing anything. So he's kind of frozen here. These two are trying to move down here. It says force move here, but I'm not even sure what the position is he's trying to get to, so maybe I should debug that. This guy was suppressing like he should be. Those guys moved. Okay, let's check on these guys. They have moving to position B, so they want to get down here. Looking for. So these guys are just looking to fire. This guy should be moving, and I bet he's the one who's supposed to be moving down here. But you can see he's not. So let's go ahead and I'm not really gonna do this now. Let's format this. So put that in there, force move, and then what we'll do is put in the position he's supposed to be moving to. In there. Okay. Recompile. So you can see they all are getting moving. So now this seems to actually be working okay. So he's set. He's moving. Set. So this guy got the force move command, but he got it once. It doesn't seem to be updating. because he's on this old spawn. First reset destination, pause, remove pause. And it seems like, oh, there we go, moving to position B. Force move, so here's the position you're supposed to be going to. See, he's not moving. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, he's not frozen. I mean, he's not moving, but it's not because of the force speed. So what if I'm going to, so I can debug this. And we're going to go ahead and enable everything for the AI. Because maybe like something gets stuck. So he's still alive. Okay, so it looks like there's enable, okay, we had an enable AI failure there. So the force move, we need to interesting. So we enable his AI. He's getting told to move. And he should be moving down here. And we have the same issues here. We have two guys moving up here. This guy is, I mean, he's a rifleman. Is he finally going to try to catch up to the group? I don't like how split off he is. And one thing we're going to do too is let's look at the FSM. This combat movement gets called every 40 seconds. These guys are actually pushing up pretty aggressively. I actually kind of like that. These guys, unfortunately, the problem is the leader is acting like an idiot. Like he just seems to get frozen. That is interesting. Let's do another test. This one's gonna be a little bit more drastic, but let's anything that we enable or disable AI, we're gonna go ahead and maybe interesting. Let's move, get the position. Let's change this to diag. Oh no. I think that pause is good, never mind. To do something silly. Anything that we enable or disable AI. Let's just turn that off so we can get a better baseline. Because I was pretty sure we needed this. But maybe we don't. If we set the new destination with a do move, it's going to be our best bet. Do move, pause. Do suppressive fire, set destination, do move, do move, do move, do move. Now we do set I do set their combat mode to yellow. And let's go ahead and even just double check that, because lets them return fire. Sets AI group combat mode, engagement rules, maybe one of the following. So blue, never fire, keep formation. Hold fire, keep formation. Hold fire, engage at will / loose formation. Yellow is fire at will and keep formation is what I have. So I'm thinking red means they will kind of just hunt down people, right? So like here's an example. Red, open fire, pursue targets by seeking a position that allows for a possible firing solution on the target. So this usually overrides any kind of coordinated movement. When a leader commands his units to engage at will, the combat mode red is set. The AI does not keep formation and each member moves individually. Leader command disengage will units back to fire at will yellow. So we usually keep yellow. White is do not fire unless fired upon. Pursue targets by seeking a position that allows for possible firing solution on the target. Units will fire upon a single target in effective range. Yeah, so usually I do yellow, but yellow seems what I want. Now, I wish you could just run individual units, which would be amazing. I try really hard not to split groups up, but one option that I do have would be to, like when an order gets issued, to split a group up into a separate subgroup. I don't like that option at all for VCOM. It gets very messy very quickly. And set destination, I just feel like should work. Should just work. I just really want a simple do move command to work without me having to neuter the AI, do these really nasty workarounds. Those are probably the most frustrating. And this position up here can be hard for AI, I think, in the coding, because you have some open ground here with some cover on the sides, depending on what the orders are, and so are these hills, because sometimes it's better just to return fire and potentially. So let's go ahead and see if these changes, what happens. So you can see blue fire generates waypoints. Up fire has yet to generate a waypoint. So they're just going to return fire. See, there's one of the examples where they just want to shoot. Well, now they want to move. Okay, so we have moving. Oh! We have the force move. Moving. Wow, that's just a little rude. Wow. Okay. That was fairly effective. They didn't move much, but they just obliterated them. That's also, I like that, some of that randomness too. So now they're getting orders to move down here. So this guy should be force move. Force move. There he goes. Moving. Looking to fire. Hey, okay. This is better. It's not exact, but it's better. And then also the AI are dead over here, so let's go ahead and try that again. This guy's a little bit further down. What if I put them... Okay, let's do this. I want to put these guys here to cover. When people start shooting at each other, it gets real different as well. Let's try here. I can see there's some I bugged out some of the AI. Whoops, oh well. So I fired, and you can see... Oh, they popped a smoke. What? Why they did that? Moving. This guy got inside the building. No, they're in combat mode. Hey, this is looking better. This guy's set. So this guy is just popping smoke grenades. Really weird. Okay, so we're starting to see some issues here. We have waypoints here. So moving, force move. Generation. You just changed their waypoints? They just changed their waypoints up. One just got hit. Oh, he did. Okay, so Op 4 is starting to move around a little bit. There's an issue. I need to have... What? He reloads. Oh, man. Why is this guy way up here? These guys are... They want to go up that hill. And then... So now is he going that direction? Okay, looks like they got there. So something happened when they changed waypoints that caused him to bug out. What happened here? I don't know what happened. So he eventually is falling back. Where's this guy's waypoint? Oh, so they want to... Wow, why can't I move my camera? Huh. Oh, that's weird. ArmA, why? It's not... My keyboard's like... Am I typing or something? That's weird. ArmA's like not responding. Oh, there it goes. That was really strange. So that's a little bit of a different bug. He eventually did respond. So he was told to move forward. I wonder if there's a way we can draw a line. Let's see. We have the arrows, but draw a line 3D. What if we draw a line to where they need to go? Yeah, add mission handler for the debug. Let's see. Type and command. I'm really bad with these. I am really bad with this. So let's. We have the arrows, which aren't bad, but I would kind of rather. It's only a place, right? Two places. I would kind of rather have an arrow drawn. So it's a mission event handler. Can I do? Let's see, line 3D. Yeah, draw line 3D. Okay. Let's just draw 3D. So we want to use draw 3D. So this is going to be on debug, so you can see exactly where they are being told to go to. This is a very heavy command. It's not something I typically would recommend. But for debug, that's what we need. Draw icon through drawline 3D. Okay, so we want to use drawline 3D. And let's see if I can find a good example of this. So, I haven't shown that draw 3D. Usually use with draw line 3D. Okay, let's see if I can find an example of this. Bohemian forms. See how other people are using this here. Image 3D class name config file health icon. Use variable. Use just a format. Health icon. Oh, looks like not the full code here. Man, being tired does not help me code. Okay, we'll just use this example. This is fine. Let's do draw a line 3D. And yeah, it's kind of this. So what we're going to want to do is I had to do a special format for this before because I to pass information to this. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of looking at another file here. So there's a way to use this, but oh, it's right here. Yeah, to pass information into it. You do the call compile format, and let's go ahead and grab. You know what? Let's create a new function for this. So this is the, I can do debug text on above things, which is great, but I want to do debug line. So functions do debug line. So the debug line is going to be very similar to this, except one, we need to add it to our debug list. Why is this in here? That shouldn't be in there. Debug list. So this is going to be a spawn vcom function debug line. This will be class debug line. There we go. And we'll have to pass the unit we want it attached to and the position we want the line being drawn to. Or do I want to make that position or a unit or object? I think that's fair. So we can do that. So debug line. So we can do position here and become debug. What we'll do is move this up just straight up here. Okay, this is on each frame. We want to change this to a draw 3D. That's going to be strength unit plus D for draw. What this does here, this is the name, identifies it so we can remove it. And you see, we can fix this other bug we have. Oh, it's not in here where sometimes they don't disappear when they need to. So doing a draw 3D, we're going to be changing this as a draw icon 3D. Right now we need to change it to not draw icon, but we need draw line 3D. And so this is the default kind of command for that. So we kind of need to replace this, and we're going to kind of do it like this. I think this is more of a simple command, which is not the worst thing in the world. And let's see, like this. Let's delete that. Did I do that right? That. So, so the params, or what we pass through, is down here. So we have the unit, and we have the position here. So we pass some parameters through here, which is going to be the unit we want it attached to, and then the position that it's going to be attached to, and yeah, I think that's, let's keep it simple for now. So what it's going to do is remove any other one that was already there for them already, and then it's going to execute a new one here. So what that will do is we pass this params with the position. We're going to get pause ATL unit. Is this ATL that it needs? AGL. Okay, so just we get pause. ASL to AGL, iPause soldier. I kind of like getting their iPause. That's actually kind of cool. So what we'll do, let's have it draw a line from this pause. Will be right from the position of the unit's eyeball to the position that we're looking for. And this will be start pause, will be S pause. That's what this will be. We're going to pass that on through. And then we're going to be end pause is going to be just pause. Just do this. Simplify it even more. E pause set 2 to be, let's have that be just 3 meters off the ground. As what we'll do. There's an issue with this if they're like in a building, it messes up, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay. So then we're going to pass starting pause, and E pause in through. And we're going to call compile format, and we're going to pass through the starting one will be %1, 2%2, and we'll have the color be even the third one. Let's do color. And I have a very special thing I use for spawns for colors. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Boop. Get back on that. Spawns color picker, so you get to kind of pick colors. We're going to need this later. So I'm going to have it so you can also pick the color that you want to send on through as well. And all we do is we pass it through. So we have S pause, call compile format. The unit. Oh, this is just going to be, okay, wait a second here, sorry. I have to really remember how this works. So this is getting defined in here. S pause isn't a thing yet. So we got to pass the unit through, and the position through, and the color through here. And then in the params, we can get unit and ePos, which is the pos it's going to. And we'll change this to that, so it's all consistent at least. And then there's the color getting passed through. And then the color will be just the third one. Bam. If the unit's not alive, then it removes it. And we'll do if is null unit. Then it will also just remove this. Like so. Okay. So the way this command would work in theory, and we're going to test it, is like, so if I go in this force move here, and instead of having the large green arrow, we can get rid of that completely, and we can now execute debug line. I can use this in a lot of other areas as well, but what I can do is I can put the unit in there, the position I want them to, so we'll do it to the pods I want them to go to, and then I'm thinking, yeah, the pods we want it to go to, and then we will go ahead and put the color in here. And the color I want this to be, let's make it red, or yeah, let's make it red, or deep red, so let's see if we can see it right. And then this will be the color that we have it going to. Then we'll have it here as well. Unit, pause, make sure I'm doing this right here. Count cover object. Okay, do move. What I had in here before, custom pause. Oh, okay. It's a final pause. We want to put final pause in here. Everything unit, I think. Okay. So let's go ahead and save that. Load her up. So this should allow us to actually, hopefully, I'm expecting some kind of error message, but we're going to see. And let's do a test. So, so right now we need to provide it a position. And we're going to do, I want to line it from me to that thing. And so I should be able to copy this. Let's open up my scratch pad here. I'll do player, and I'm going to make this far more flexible in the future. But we're going to do, we'll do get pause cursor object, make it red. So this should create a line, right? We get an error. Stack with ID P10 cannot be added because the event is not supported, does not exist. Oh, wait a second. Whoa, what did I do wrong here? Draw 3D. I'm using add a stacked event handler. Is that not the right way to use that? Oh, I need to add mission event handler. I thought I could use a stacked event handler for that. Oh, am I wrong on that? Stack. Oh, it's a bizfunc command. Hold on. Oh, I can't. Well, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna change this into on each frame. I even made a mistake in here. That's okay. This is what happens when you're tired. All right, no big deal. So we're gonna go ahead and I recompiled the function. we're going to go ahead and try it again. Okay, so you can see we have a line that's going from my face to probably the corner of the map, if I had to take a guess. Yeah, there it should be. So that's no good. It's been following my eyeballs, but that's definitely not what I was looking at. And just to make sure, we'll do system chat string cursor. Oops, why am I doing that? Object. Get the cloud back. Make it the positive. So that should be doing its thing. So you can see that. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't looking at the object. So now if I run this command, that does look more yellow than red, doesn't it? Let's pick. Let's pick this color and see if this makes any difference. Weird. Okay. So we can kind of see it. So now, interesting. So now we can see that. So what I'm going to do is double check these commands with the AI. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's give it a try. So now I can actually see where each AI is being told to move to, would be in theory, right? So we'll make sure that debug mode is on still. It's the skill. Let's go to settings. Come active. Okay. And I think if I even move, one thing is this script is really simple right now, but if I move this, it won't update that until I run the command again. So you can see it's still off to the left a little bit here, and that line is super. I wish you could make the line bigger. But if I run this command again, you can see it updates. Well, if I actually catch the get cursor object is such a finicky command. I should catch it. Yep, there it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and spawn in some AI squads here. Let's do fire team up in this hill. And we'll do a fire team. Again, their accuracy is turned way down because I want to see their movement. So we're going to go here and here. What we're going to do is have this guy fire. And oh, we're getting some errors here. I find available expression unit. Whoa, okay, hold on. Huh. Debug line, debug line. Okay, so one of these is not like the other because I am very silly. I did this outside of the appropriate place. Just like that. And this one right here, also going to add into here. Let's go ahead and add it into all these places just in case. So they're going to have text above their head, and it's going to be telling us exactly where they should be going. I guess I could make this look a little bit nicer. Unit pause, okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Ah, go back, no. Okay. Man, it's like some music playing, don't I? What am I doing? Let's see, let's get this royalty-free music playing. Not that I care because I don't get any money anyway, but I don't want to have to deal with that. Let's take this one. This should do. Something is a little soft in the background to make me not lose my mind. And the deafening silence that is life and existence. Okay. So we got this debug line. Do move, we got do move. Got the debug code. Okay. This is me trying to have more of a debug. This is especially this type of thing is just so infuriating to deal with. So let's go ahead and update that. Shoot into the sky. Which should have made Blue 4 upset. Did I do that too fast? I don't think they were initialized yet. Okay. VCOM was not initialized yet on these dudes. Let's... There we go. Okay. So we have some movement here. So looking to fire. Force move. Force move. Looking to fire. Moving. Force move. Okay. Got some movement here. So we have some immediate movement, which I do like. We can see the lines that they're being told to go to. Actually looks like they're being told to go into positions in this house here. And they are generally, now they don't need to exactly get to that position, but I need them to generally move in that direction. Well, look at that weirdness. See that line, how it changes color depending on how close I get to it? Whoa, what is that weirdness with ArmA? That's really strange. What? Is there something with that command that I'm unaware about? Draw line 3D. Is there something I'm unaware about with this command? Start, end, and color. Weird. Okie dokie. It's red, yellow. Red, yellow. I don't even pretend to understand that, but okay, anyway. So here's an issue. See this guy? He's being told to move over here. But he's just... Maybe he's got in this kind of cover loop where he came down here for cover and ended up... See, he's there. This guy, and here's an issue. He's got multiples. Oh no, never mind. I'm sorry. That's the squad leader lines that are being used here. Okay, so he got set. And he's eventually coming back. It looks like he's trying to. So we have general movement in the area. What about these guys? Let's take a look at Blue 4 here. So... Yeah. Okay. That spacing on them is not terrible. It's allowing them to engage while still get some movement down. Now I want the movement to be slower but still more consistent and more as a group. Doesn't mean they have to be that close together necessarily, but more organized as a group instead of one person running way off, one person running way off this direction all the time like bandits or people who are unorganized. Like this guy. Why? So you can clearly see he's being told to move this direction. And my general question there. See, and he keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Let's see what he's gonna do here. He goes here. Oh, someone launched a missile. These guys are getting stretched a little thin. So this guy is looking to fire. This guy should be moving. This is the issue we kind of would run into. So since they have sight on him. Oh, is he going? Oh, he's moving. So I think when we do the force move, that's when we need to disable. That's not the place to heal yourself, dude. And you can see that they're being told to keep up. So this guy's being told to move way up here. So they're trying to get way up here. And this guy, you can see his line is way up there. So they're actively just kind of ignoring my orders, which is really frustrating. Because you get these situations where these three guys are sticking together. These guys are creating a general line towards the objective. What happens if I set them to full speed? Something we want to test. What happens if you set them to full speed? And then I set their waypoint to full. Will they move more? The problem is these guys up here are also now dead. And this guy is still stuck on this stupid damn loop down here going back and forth. And now with no targets, they move so much better. Now I wasn't sure that's because it was full speed or what. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and try it one more time. But the only change I'll do is set the when the waypoints pop up, I'm gonna set them to full speed. Because right now they're prioritizing just engage however you can. And a part of me is thinking, I'm wondering if it's because the AI are they're having them auto-target, their commanders are having them target units. You know, that might be an idea, but let's try this first. Let's, I know I swapped their sides, but that's okay. So we should see Blue 4 again pushing into the town. Up 4 so far is deciding, as you can tell, just well, it says looking to fire. They're just looking to engage, and then they're going to move. It looks like. Oh, they're going to use their rockets. That's just not really that fair. Now there's a good thing I have their accuracy turned. Oof, I think they got one. Oh, they're getting destroyed. Ouch. Well, okay. That was effective, but it kind of ruins my test. Let's try that again. Man, CSAT does not play around. I have not seen Blue 4 do that yet. I don't know why. Do they even have an... They have an AT, but they probably have... I'm not... Oh, it's a... No, that's not made for infantry at all. Alright, anyway. Let's try this one more time and hope that they don't get hit by a bunch of missiles. If I need to, I'll change up the AI. Oh, okay, that was pretty quick. So we have some movement here. They immediately return fire, which is what they're supposed to do, but then they're supposed to start moving. So we get the movement positions are popping up. They're using their missiles again. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I don't want you doing that. Oh no. Just stop using your missiles for 1 second. Holy crap, give them a chance. Okay. So what I want to do here is change their stance to full. Waypoint to full. I want to see if I change their speed to full, what that does for infantry, if anything. They're all patching up at the same time. That's not great. Oh no, he's using his damn rockets again. Oh, I think he's missing. Full speed. Full speed. Now do they just use less cover on full speed? Because if that's a simple fix, get them to go where they're supposed to go, then that's great. The problem is that they have one guy left alive and they can't see him, I don't think. Is this guy even... He's still pushing. It's slow. They're always really slow with roads. You can see they always treat roads like they're just terrifying. This I don't like. But I'm not worried about that right now. You can see the command's telling him to move right now. Like you need to go. And he's just kind of chilling on the road. He is terrified. He's on full. He set his stance to prone. There he goes. It's on the other side of the road. Ugh. It was so hard. I mean, I'd be scared too. Let's see what these guys are doing. So it looks like when they don't have targets, they move relatively well. You can see that they are generally following where they're being told to go. So 2 guys are going here. 2 guys are going generally over here to this point. This is going to be keep changing and updating as they're tells you he went a little ahead. And if they go a little off, that's fine because it's more of a general suggestion. And I can kind of see that. Oh, okay, they completed that waypoint. Now they're just going straight for that waypoint now. So you can kind of see. Wow. Looking to fire. And he was just told straight up to go to that waypoint. That's an issue. So 2 of them are just told to run straight to that point. What's this guy? He was told to go to this building, which he is. Okay, we found a bug here. So this guy is moving. Oh, there we go. And I got told to move back. So there's something happened here where he got told to move right there. Interesting. Okay, where's this guy? So he's being told he wants to go like somewhere around this point here. And he's generally around it. Also, not bad reaction time. Now keep in mind again, their accuracy is turned way, way down. See, he's getting shot from the bridge there. He's hit. He's gonna return fire. Yeah, that wasn't the smartest move to make. Okay, let's... So there is an issue. It said looking to fire. And it drew a line to the point. Looking to fire this one here. Is this what caused the issue? Let's give it a better identifier code, ZD. To move pause. Okay, it's the waypoint pause. Okay. So there's the issue here. I don't want them to do that. Find if count 2. Okay. This is an entire else statement here that I added in here to what we're gonna do is just take this else statement out for right now, because this is supposed to be if there wasn't any cover like where they would go, they would just kind of push up. But the problem is I'd rather them stay close to their group than charge off. all by themselves. So this should be, yeah. And then what we'll do, position B, final position equal to the interval, final pause. Okay. This is a building, correct? So we delete the cover objects. Okay, I see what's going on. This is what we're going to do instead. We are going to do, count the cover objects as that. Then what we're going to do is kind of redefine cover objects as they, we're just going to refill the list. Okay. And let's do this as another test. Let's go to the waypoints. No, because sometimes you want them to go unlimited. So let's see if that helps some of the issues here before we do that. And then auto target. Disable that auto target. Once we disable that. To target. Let's try one more time. Formation plan. Let's look at set destination again. This first question is leader plan, trigger path, leader event. Okay. Leader plan. Alright. Let's go ahead and kind of recompile this. Let's see what we get. As you can see, this is not the most exciting AI stuff by any means. Honestly, this kind of stuff kind of bores me. Let me just check to see if there's. Let me get a drink of water here. All right. Okay. Shoot up in the air. How far engages pretty quickly here. Okay. Hey, here we go. Force move, force move. I think we have force move. See, they do this little stutter move, which isn't necessarily bad. Some are shooting, some are moving. Okay. I'm not seeing these guys. Oh, there we go. Now they're getting told to move. They were just kind of returning fire there primarily. So this guy's getting told to go. Oh, to that building. Really? Okay, so he's pushing up aggressively. He is going to this. Oh, he turned to this building. Interesting. Okay, I'm happier with this movement now. That might have been a bug that was causing a lot of my issues beforehand. Yeah, that probably was a bug causing a lot of my issues beforehand. Wow, look at that. Looking to fire. Oh, there he goes. That guy loves... Oh, I nailed him. Alright, let's up this up a little bit. Let's do... Rifle squad. Here. And a CSAT rifle squad here. And then we'll kind of mix it up where we try this now. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So these guys, this is gonna look really messy. So they start returning fire. You can see lots of lines being drawn here. Okay, we have 2 points that are ending up here. Who is this? Let me see one of these dudes. Nope, not him. So we have another one that's just kind of going to the waypoint. Oh. This one. Looking to fire ZD. Sure is. Interesting. Whoa, that still is bugging out. Oh, I see. There's the else here. Okay, I fixed that. So what does this else do? Wait, what? So if random 100 is greater than 30, so there's a 30% chance. It's a 30% chance that they will scan for enemies if they have a target that should be suppressing. Oh, looking to fire. Oh. Okay. They shouldn't be moving. I see. Ooh. I just had an idea. Let's scratch this real quick. Okay, ooh, I like that movement I was seeing there. So if they want to fire, so okay, here's an issue here. They don't need to move, they just need to fire. Looking to fire as position. I'm gonna add something to this debug line. So when they're supposed to be firing on the line to blink, and they're suppressing. If it's solid, I want it to mean that they're moving. We'll do blink, blink. Whoops. Okay, how can we make it blink? Or changing the color? on each frame. So this reminds me of, one sec. Do 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 do. I need to do yeah, this is good. So in missions, invade an annex. I have under my interactive script. I have frame search. I have this, yeah, right here. Okay. If I take time, then what we're going to do is we're going to pass blink through. If blink, and then what we're going to do is remove the stacked event handler. And then we're just going to re-add it. So we get rid of it, and we'll go ahead and re-add it. Actually, we don't even need to do that, but yeah, we don't even need to do this code. Take that code out. So we're going to take the unit. We're going to take the pause, and then we'll take the color. Pass that color through, and it'll be true. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what this does. So I'm hoping that what it'll do is cause this kind of blinking effect when they're being told to suppress or fire, right? So debug line. And let's just double check here. Force move. Stop to return fire. Add that in there. It's true, that does happen on occasion. Okay. This should be good. Let's recompile one more time. And let's go ahead and look at this beautiful disaster. Alright. Give them a couple seconds to have a recon actually kick on. And this might look terrible, but we're going to give it a shot. Is that enough time? Oh, yeah. This guy immediately gets shot. Dang. Okay. That's not blinking. Looking to fire. ZD. That is definitely not blinking. What did I do wrong? So we did true. Oh. So I recompiled that, but I didn't recompile this. And I'm being silly because I could just test it this way and see what happens for me doing this. I don't see much happening, right? Let's go to the debug line here. Add some debug code here. Debug line. Oh, it is. I think it might be having just so dang fast. Or maybe I have multiple lines being made here. That might be the case. Let's go ahead and let's test this a different way. Okay, we'll name this guy Bob. Bob equals cursor object. System chat string Bob. Let's just make sure we get this. Bob. Okay. So now with this, we'll change it to Bob. No, just not blinking very well. Okay, so it's definitely debug line. Storage. So because I do need to end it like that. Look at that. That's blinking. Not blinking very fast though. So wait. Is it less than 0.01? Oh, I know what the issue is. Let's sleep. Let's do 0.5. Not bad. What happens if I do 0.01? It's just so fast. I think 0.05 is kind of... Oops. I think that's definitely pretty noticeable. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and try one more time. That way we can see who's shooting who. A little bit better. I think I'm gonna try some different areas after that. Do. Seems like that doesn't get killed instantly. So yeah, they drop to the ground, which is great. Immediately return fire. Then begin to spread out while looking to fire. So it's looking to fire here. I need to add just like a general suppression. No movement yet. Just looking to fire. You can take a look at these guys here looking to fire. Now we're still getting this weird issue. So looking to fire, but it's not blinking towards the enemy. So we need to have them get pause that target. Then we need to get this and add that in here. All right. Oh, Alpha actually was getting. Okay, this is much more what I was looking for. You can see these lines are blinking because they're there and trying to engage. They're engaging this general area over here. I'm gonna print screen this. Save that because I'm gonna put that on the Discord here. Okay, this feels much better. More proper use of smoke. I'm kind of watching in general their movement as they kind of engage. So we have actually not terrible. So these guys are now retreating. Oh boy, here's a waypoint bug. Wow, let's go ahead and delete that. They're supposed to be retreating, but they kind of picked a really bad position. Obviously, a position to return nothing, so they should be retreating. And then this guy is stopping to return fire. So he's running up for cover, which is why. But it didn't work out too well for him. So let's see if these guys actually retreat. So we kind of went in this building. Now he's being told, so here's the thing. Oh, I see. He's set. Well, his line's blinking, so he's been told to fire. And that still might be blinking from before. There we go. So they are falling back. Okay, I am much happier with this movement. It's not perfect, but this guy's even going up in buildings. Who's this? This is an auto rifleman. The squad leader is still left. He's picking a really weird way to. Oh no! Wait a second. Why are you doing that? Oh, you're being told to go the other way. This is really strange. Maybe he is trying to go around the road? Around this way? There's the smoke. Before it does have... They're slowly moving up. Who's this guy up here? Oh, the marksman's up here. That makes more sense. Marksman's supposed to be like that. Where's this guy going? Oh, this guy's actually following it. And here's a good example. This guy is just Ramboing it. And he might be, he's moving, which is great. But he should be falling back. He's going up. He's not being very bright. He's hit. You see, his moving order. Oh, I see. He keeps telling him moving. This keeps updating. He's telling him to force move, force move. It's trying to tell him to get him back here. We can see. Okay, he found a better spot to patch himself up. That's great, but you need to get out of there, dude. You see the guy stopped to return fire. That was good. It's like he had some kind of... I was looking to fire. Yeah. Oh, his leader died, that's why. Okay. See, the blue force is actually collapsing pretty well. So, besides some of the weird movement, okay, let's go ahead and... there's always going to be some randomness to the AI. So there's not much you can do about every little situation, but... what we're going to do before we do issue a do move, we're going to do a unit, or do stop unit. Just going to force them to stop on their position. And then issue the new do move. Something I took out before, but I think, because I kind of did too much at once, I think. Okay. Let's update that and let's try a different environment. I'm gonna try a wooded area. Let's try like in here. Oh, this is just a mess of an area.
Standing by.
Okay. Let's go ahead and... oh, they're already firing for me. Okay. So you can see he's moving here generally. They're moving a lot of movement. So what's up? Where's... these guys are going up. Wait, where are they guys going? The heck are you guys going? Oh. Wait, whoa. Over there. Okay, they're going up. Oh, up the hill. Okay. They generally should be going that way. They have a team here that they set up, it looks like, with the auto rifleman, marksman, and the team leader kind of set up here while these guys going their own way. I'm not so sure how I feel about that. This blue 4 is moving up in a better way. So they're trying to do, it looked like to me they wanted to have, Jay will do this sometimes just automatically. They want to have a position here, and then some other units up here firing back down, almost like a weird L shape, but not done very well. The leader is just booking it. He's just going. Cause he can't see any AI, so he's running. Interesting. Okay. Let's try one more time. Let's give more room.
Awaiting orders.
Is that too far for them to hear that? I don't think so. Nope. I don't know how these guys even fire around. That way they can actually have more time to get set up, because that was awfully close. So the blinking line doesn't mean that they see them, or it just means that those are the guys who are taking priority of shooting. Now we can kind of see where they're going. See, a lot of them are, yeah, so you can kind of see they're kind of using these, they're going to move up to these trees up here. And it looks like if you want to get set, yeah, it's supposed to do force speed 0 when they get set. Slow them down a little bit. We got some movement here. I feel like I need to give them like a minute in between these orders. Looks like they keep updating their positions where they want to go. Corman's staying in the back. AT in the back. Where's the marksman? In the middle. Marksman's off to the side. Corman is back. AT's in. Well, towards the front. So I think I need to... Might reduce it to a minute. Or increase it to a minute. Okay. So once they've engaged, let's see. So both our battle plans haven't changed. So moving. Forcing him to move to the next spot and cover. Perfect. This is much better. Not a great time to heal yourself. He didn't die somehow. Almost a little too aggressive. That's why I decreased that. I increased the time rather than moving. You see, blue 4 is Pushing up, but not too bad of a line. Stop to return fire. Stop to return fire. Oh! We're starting to throw frags at each other. To go heal himself's not great. Need to make them consider their own lives better when they go to heal. And the squad leader is just, this is one issue I've noticed in the woods. He's just going because he can't see any enemies, right? So he's like, okay, I'm gonna keep going. I need to add some kind of awareness. Now he's set, so he got to the position he was trying to get to. And he's like, yeah, this is great. He's gonna get all the way around him. But the problem is that he doesn't realize his whole team is now dead, and he left them. It was a pretty close fight. Yeah. Yep. That's quite the issue. Okay. Maybe be able to create like contact zones where they try to focus around the fight. What's their nearest? If they have or squad members, their nearest squad members more than, I would say 20-30 meters, they move to them instead. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea. So, this is only right cover, we do this. How much of that is fine. Okay. I think this might be too, I think I got this backwards. I'm looking to move more than looking to fire more. Anyway. So we need to add a check in here to see if their teammates are far away, then they need to go to the nearest teammate and support them instead. Let's give a look to a position like up here. Let's put some Viper marksmen up here. And then let's go ahead and put just a rifle squad down here. Now this spot has been notoriously difficult for AI because there's a lot of open areas, but there's some cover up here once they can get to it. And have them do the right things has really been difficult. So, as long as they don't get set unconscious, they should throw a grenade. Force grenade fire. Let's see, do I have that in here? Let's format. Let's go ahead and do this. Override. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and what I'm going to do, start with this little scenario here where the sniper team, really weird, odd, big sniper team, fires around. And I need to see how Blueprint responds to this team. Snipers, I'm not too worried about. They might just wipe them all out. Let's see. Oh, I should probably do this. General waypoints, but they haven't been told to move yet. I have a waypoint. Oh, gosh dang it! I need to figure out what is going on with that waypoint. That's my next debug thing. All right, let's tell them. Oh, they made another one by accident. Okay, there's something like that. Okay, now we're getting some movement. It doesn't help that I turn the sniper accuracy way down. They don't really know how to shoot, do they? Their accuracy is so low. Where are they going? Force a move. Come on. Oh, see, they keep getting shot at and they immediately... They're trying to do these little tiny... I think part of the problem is this kind of like a road or something, and I hate roads. What was if I mean, it's a very slow movement, which is granted fine, but what if I disable their weapon aim? Will that make them move? Did I even do that right? Disable AI. Yep. Prevents AI from... Prevents... This is no weapon aiming, but maybe that's not for infantry. Maybe that's for vehicles. You can see they're definitely doing it. Okay. So I'm trying to see here is what do I need to disable for them just to move? Would it be cover? So that guy up there is moving. Let's see. We're moving to position D. The squad leader again is just booking into the damn point. Move to position D. Moving to position D. Moving to position D. Let's move to position D. What is that? Position D. Okay. Waypoint pause. So this just means they're moving towards the direction of the waypoint pause. Alright, so kind of wait for another order to come on down. And I should have gotten one by now. Interesting. Oh, look, there we go. The new order. Okay, this guy has being told to forcefully move. I disabled cover on him. And he's being told to move. So we can follow his line here. There it is, really low to the ground. It's kind of hard to see. I'm assuming it's towards the waypoint. It's really hard to see. Where does that end? Was that it right in front of my face? Oh my gosh. That is so hard to see. He's looking to fire already. Okay. So the cover isn't doing it. I disabled their cover and they're still shooting. Is it suppression? Nope. Is it target? Is it auto target? You see, this is where the frustration comes in. Is it FSM? And so you can see this is where it gets really frustrating. I need them to go. Looking to fire. Okay, here we go. He's got a command, a force move, and he's still stuck to the ground. It's not a force speed issue. Yeah. That's definitely something to resolve. Let's go ahead and sniper team. Can I just get around up here? Okay. Hey, Tyler, good morning. It's a really early morning for me. So the movement's much better, but they're not handling open cover areas that well right now. It's kind of looking to fire. Looking to fire. Stop between fire. Looking to fire. So we set a destination here for a pause. Well, that pause is what? Pause is just a waypoint pause. Force them into careless. It's not a bad idea. Let's try that. The issue that I have with that is that's a group wide, but it could work. Let's do this test and let's try that next. It's actually an idea I've not thought about before. Let's have them stop here. Let's try this change just to see how. Oh, 156, 156. What did I do? Oh, I have random U. Compile that. Okay. Let's just do a rifle squad, and what I'm going to do is just get a single. Put myself here. Okay, we actually have a better waypoint generated this time around. Looking to fire, looking to fire, moving. What? Okay, they get into a protective hurdle. Kind of like a bunch of ants floating on a lake. Because they went to their leader. What happens if we set them to careless while they're kind of doing this? Let's see. There's more movement happening right now, but they're also not under fire. Set. Oh, let me put behavior. Let's see what careless does. I think careless was the only issue I had, was that they don't return fire in careless. So like if I were to do I have a there's a better sight on it maybe? Yeah, this'll do. I think that was the only issue I had, was that in careless mode they kind of do shit like that. Group huddle 2 o'clock, yeah. Let's try, okay, I think I have an idea. We're very close. We fixed a lot of the movement. Is much, much, much better now. Let's get... You know what? Let's see. How do I do this random? Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. Okay. Distance, okay, I'll do random 20. Let's try this. When there's no cover, most of them go to fire. Because there is no cover. So let's go ahead and try again. Okay, so we got some movement. Again, their accuracy is turned way down. As they almost kill me. Okay, I'm seeing some movement here. And as I poke my head out, they have an element that's actually trying to shoot me. can see them shooting on the odd occasion here. Pretty far away. What's the distance on this? Oh, 700 meters. Okay. They move up. They're moving up in groups, which is good. There's 3 there. Yeah, there's quite a few trying to suppress me. Or kill me. What is the marksman right there? Oh, he just dug down on the ground. What the hell? What did he do? Looking to fire, no cover. Did he just like email it again? I thought I fixed that. Was that ArmA doing that? Where it's sinking into the ground stuff. Okay. They have a waypoint. Ah, damn. I need to figure out this bug here. Okay, they just generated a new waypoint. Okay, so they want to move forward now, so that's a different, okay, different movement. Let's start shooting at them. Okay, so now they want to get to this position here. I'm wondering how they're going to cross this. So I'm seeing more movement, which is great. They're not all completely spinning off into random directions. They're trying to follow the squad leader as best they can. Let's see. Yeah, for their low accuracy, it's not too bad. Let's see. Man, it's been a long time since I've actually played ArmA. That's a problem. The game is old. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Just give me. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to use these sites. Let's see. So they're actually trying to cross that now. AI treat these like roads, and they do not like moving across roads. So this strip right here, they're going to be doing this weird little get up, move 2 feet, and then get ducked down thing that you're seeing. Although I'd argue that's exactly what, not exactly how I want it, but that's much more what I want. See how they're kind of moving and firing at the same time, even though it looks really weird. But they're trying to actually move together. That's what I'm looking for. I'm glad I can aim just as well as the AI. Ah, okay. I think that ricocheted into him. That round sure did ricochet into him. So now let's actually start opening up fire more on them. You can see they start engaging more heavily back. Ooh. So that's much better. Now when this guy's firing, they should be moving up much quicker, but that's kind of how ArmA works with roads. It's so... if I could just get more direct control over their movement. But that is not much worse. And if I... and in theory, it's, if I duck down here, I kind of disengage them and say I ran. Give them a while to figure it out. We should see them start to feel a lot more brave after not being shot at for a while. A little boot scoot boogie. Once I get close to the building, I'm really hoping that changes up. Boot scoot boogie. It's like the old drill, the military drill. I'm up, they see me, I'm down. But for ArmA, it's like they say it really fast. I'm up to see me, I'm down. Okay. I can see that they don't even know where I'm at. Where am I actually? I teleported myself right there. Okay, yep. It's perfect. So they're still trying to keep an eye out for me. Alright, I'm gonna just like speed this up a little bit. Yeah, boom. This is probably going to break it. Nope. Okay, so once they get out of the dang like road, let's see how they move. I think I kind of broke it a little bit by moving them up. Yeah, they probably want to go back and complete that movement order that they had. And this guy's he's just free now. He doesn't care. He's gonna kind of regroup on his squad leader, I'm thinking. Reset. What's their waypoint? Still there. Okay. I think they're gonna start moving that direction. I'm hoping here pretty soon. So you can see his order. He's being told he's looking to fire. ZD. Oh, I see. That's an issue. Okay. I see the issue. If unit is equal to the leader of the group, then random pause equals W pause. So if he's the leader of the group, he needs to move to. So what's happening is he just keeps moving to random positions around himself. Just not great. I mean, it's kind of working by coincidence, but that's not what I want. Yeah, there we go. And I don't like that it's directly to the waypoint position. Yeah, I think that's okay actually right now. These guys should start catching back up with them. I kind of changed the commands on them all at the last second. I think that kind of freaked them out. Okay, let's surprise them again. Okay, pretty good with the return fire. Is that the marksman shooting at me, or is that the auto rifleman? Okay. I killed the marksman. And fairly used to go, and it's actually some pretty quick movement here. Okay. So they completed their waypoint, and then he's going to generate more waypoints. Ah! Right up to me. They want to secure this compound. Then go to my position. Okay. Uh-oh, YouTube's not receiving a video. I'm sending a lot of data out right now. For sure. The stream status is poor. Well, it's been healthy this whole time. What's happened, internet? I'm not sending that much data right now. Oh, it's back to healthy. Okay. So this is movement much more. I'm much more happy with this movement. Now, one thing I'm still not super duper happy over is that the squad leader. Oh no, squad leader. This is a squad leader? Oh, this is. Oh, team leader. Okay. He still is just charging ahead. His AI are trying to keep up with him, but it's like an overeager ArmA 3 leader from a milsim group who spends way too much time playing ArmA, just charging ahead and being mad at everyone else for not keeping up with him, even though they have other things to do in their life. But it's not. They're not too far behind, which I can at least appreciate. But realistically, you should not be moving that far ahead. So he's getting told to move right here now. Moving. Set. Okay, so he should stop there. Pause. Then you got set. Okay, that's an issue. Set. When you get set, it needs to stop. Did you get another move order? I think that's part of the thing that'll be fixed, is that it's reduce it to 60 every 60 seconds. And timer after the timer. What happens after the timer? So we have the spawn. Then after the timer is done, nothing actually. Okay. Force speed. This. Do stop. This. I think I have another command that's. Boop, boop. Here we are. Yeah, this is it. Okay. What do they call set? Yep, if I'm set, we do here. It should force them to pause. But they are just really eager. That would slow him down. And what's this guy doing back here? He's just chilling. This is little things that get really weird with the AI. Is like, okay, so you can tell he's being told to move up by his leader. But they kind of just get lost at random times. Even though they're being told to get up there. And sometimes AI does this where they're trying to leave like a group back to kind of cover another group. So they will split up. They'll kind of split up their groups. And most this is something the AI do automatically sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Then that guy's gonna spot me, I believe. If I move around more. Yep. That's kind of the purpose too. So he's spotting me for them, any movement, and then these guys are going to move to probably engage me. I can't take any damage, but... So I'm going to close this out by trying to actually fight a group of AI. And see how that goes for me. I'm going to up their skill though. Alright, I'll let pop smoke. Well, take this load out here. I like to prom it. Let me drop my medikit here. Many of my mags. And let's do, I'm going to upload this to GitHub after I do this. So let's go ahead and enable damage for me. Damage true. And let's go to the town. Fighting the town seems good. I'm going to start here. This is going to be the challenge. We're going to do, I don't think it's going to be too hard. I'm going to do just a fire team against me. So ideally, I mean really any player should be able to handle this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to disable debug mode so I can't see where they are obviously. And I'm going to up their skill by quite a bit. Just want to make sure that works. Okay. So what we're going to do, I'm going to fire. I'm just going to confirm that, yep, that worked. And my objective is going to be to take them out. Oh man, I'm used to having my little interacting menu. I can open doors with just my mouse wheelie as I walk into them. I miss that. I'm known for playing ArmA. So I've been playing a lot of Hell Let Loose lately. Alright. Where the heck did they go? That door is open. I don't know if that's from previous testing or what. Let me get up in this building. Wait, what? So they don't know. If I'm moving around, they won't know where I am. So they're probably going to go to where I fired that round and check that area out. So, but I can... So, okay, no, they're moving. But where the heck was that? Just did that quick enough where I could see that there's movement, but not quick enough, long enough I could tell where they were. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip around here. I just really like this. Damn. Oh, there we are. Okay, got one. I got him shot from someone else while he was trying to move. Oh, come on. If I could aim, he'd be dead. Oh, I shouldn't leave my head out. All players died. Mission failed. Oh, there's no respawn. I don't get to see what happened. So two of them there. So one thing I felt when I was playing that is that they kind of were charging me. They were moving to set in their position, but they didn't stop to fire. Now I'm not stopping any of their ability to stop and engage. So it is very possible. It just didn't quite see me fast enough. That was a max skill AI. Like usually at that skill level they just destroy you. I'll have to be in the game for that. That's okay. Well, appreciate you guys sticking around as long as you did. It's been about 2.5 hours. I need to get some sleep. I got work tomorrow. I'm going to upload this version to GitHub. And this adds a lot more debug options as well to help with the movement or other things I may be having the AI do. Let me get this open here. Hope it's not something embarrassing on my desktop. What we're going to do is show and explore. So this is going to be update, yay. So what do we really do? So we, again, yay, worked on AI movement and engagements. Please test. And then we have, oh. Okay, I'm going to have to do 2 commits here. I forgot to remove the debug code again. AI will utilize smoke wounded more often. Added new debug information to help see if AI are to see where AI are moving to and what they are trying to attack. Blinking lines means attack. And then AI will wait longer before moving as a group. Let's go and commit that. And then I just realized that this, I left that in. I think there was a couple I left in that someone told me about, and I just haven't changed it yet. Fix system chat. Whatever. So, yeah, I'll just commit. We're gonna push those to the origin. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh yeah, suggestion. More realistic. Yes, that is very true. It would be. I would like to actually add in unique things like snipers or machine gunners and stuff as well. Where they're more likely to suppress or stay put for longer if they can see a target. Or even if they move just as much, but as soon as they see a target, or they kind of have a delay before they can move again, would not be bad. So another version, more movement changes, and I guess I should probably give like a link to this again. Is this the right one? Oh, this is branch 3.0.2. Get to that. Okay. And then I do want to add this. We see lines going from the AI to their ordered position. positions are not exact, but general rough ideas. If the line is blinking, they are looking to shoot. Okay. And you kind of have to like really open this up to see the whole thing closely, but they get the idea. You can see a bunch of lines in here. All right. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'm going to see you all next time. Test that for me. And we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much. Bye.